Finally, the moment we all been waiting for. Me and Mark have taken over. It's going to be a Bear Commander Dynasty
Welcome to the Bears
Pipeline.
Commander Show.
Let's go. This is the takeover on Dynasty Pipeline. We're going to be talking all Bears and Commander now. We're going to still talk about all the football stuff. We're going to do the same thing we'll do if Martin was here. But we will focus on the draft a little bit more. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then we look at the top 2 picks, possibly. Breaking down quarterbacks with Caleb Williams and Drake Maye today. We were just talking in the back about how I think Jay Daniels would be so much better for the Commanders. But, we'll see what happens. But,
Don't disagree.
We did that breakdown already. So let's look at Drake Maye's stuff and we'll go from there. Oh, man, this is going to be fun.
I agree.
As you saw, guys, we got Tank Kramer in here. What up, guys?
I know, the myth, the legend.
Yes.
The man.
Our fearless leader's here. We got the man in the chair. We can have Bears come in and talk about Martin getting mad now. Sitting in the corner that's angry at us for no reason. Like, we didn't do nothing.
All the time.
It's so funny. Oh, man. All right, but, do we have any football news you kind of want to go over before we start these breakdowns?
Yeah, there was a bit. First off, there was, what is it, Tre'Davious Sweat? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Got a DWI, so that's interesting.
So, hey, before you get drafted, let's mess it up already.
Speaking of other people getting in trouble, apparently Rasheed Rice officially has an arrest warrant out for him. And apparently Terrell Suggs is facing charges in Arizona.
Oh, my God. What is going on?
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. Logan Ryan, 2-time Super Bowl champ, retires. We can now have 3 helmets, apparently.
Yeah. 3rd helmet is allowed. Yay.
Get ready for the polar bears.
Hey, we're going to give all white. That's exactly what we're
going to say. Yeah, polar bears. Yeah. That's what they were calling it.
I saw that with DJ Moore. He was like, yeah, guys, let's get this all white joint going. So, all right. Be ready.
Apparently, Aaron Rodgers thought his career was over when he first got hurt.
I mean, we could wish. We could hope. But,
yeah. This I thought was interesting. I don't know if you saw this, but Packers to play the Eagles in Brazil.
Brazil? Yeah.
I was like, where did this even come from?
I was like,
I didn't even know we were contemplating playing in freaking Brazil. And now you're like, week 1.
No one is complaining, though. They're like, hey, can we go about 10 days early?
Right. And then probably the saddest news of the day. Washington has no shot whatsoever getting Josh Allen now. He signed a $150 million contract.
Yeah, he did.
So he's not going anywhere. He's staying in Jacksonville.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Brazy. Someone made fun of Suggs for ordering a pink drink, and he pulled out a gun and threatened them. What?
Oh, my God.
That's a little bit overreacted. Like, he got some pink lemonade. They're like, hey, look at your pink lemonade. And he said, what?
That's nuts.
Wow.
I got some pink lemonade right here.
Exactly. That's a little bit much, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, bit much.
But you know what? If you don't have football, you don't know how to get that aggression out. It sucks. That's tough, bro. I don't know what you're doing.
True.
What else we saw? Logan. Yeah, said about Logan Ryan.
He said, well, part of that was true, but he did pull out a gun at a Starbucks.
At what point in time is that okay? What's it called? Strawberry.
Unless the place is getting held up, I would say not ever.
It's like a strawberry acai or something like that.
Gun at Starbucks.
Everybody move. Give me my Frappuccino right now.
I need my Pete Stanley Cup now. Oh, Manning cast extension through 2034.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard a stat today. I want to ask you if you can figure out, if anyone in chat can figure this out. Okay. So there are apparently 4 number 1 picks, number 1 overall picks, who have over 100 wins. 4 number 1 picks who have over 100 wins. Can you name all 4?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is 1. Yes.
Number 1 overall picks with 100 wins.
Peyton has like 100. It's a lot. So
I know Peyton Manning has a lot. Yeah. That's it? Just 4?
It's only 4 number 1 overall picks. That's why everyone's saying these are career-changing people. And it's like, dog, it's not. It's you don't know what's going to be.
Was his brother?
Eli Manning is. Yes, he is. 134 wins.
I was like, I know he had to win a few games in New York. So we got half. All right, we're getting there. John Elway?
John Elway, yes.
I think. So there's only one more?
It's only one more number 1 overall pick. And to be fair, Steve Young, who doesn't have 100 wins, but he can't be part of it because he was supplemental draft. So, just so everyone knows.
Because he came from Canada, didn't he? From the Canadian League. So one more, number 1 overall.
Right. Anthony Guest, Alex Smith. So close. Alex Smith has 99 wins. He does not. He's missed it by 1. He has 99 wins.
Was Vic a number 1 overall pick?
He was, but yeah, he doesn't have enough.
He wasn't on there. I mean, he would have if he didn't, be stupid.
Exactly. Give you guys a hint. Think more in the past. This is another very, very good pick.
Ooh, Palmer.
Carson Palmer. Very close. 98. Very close. That's a great pick. That's a great thought.
More in the past, huh?
Iconic teams in the past.
He said Jeff George.
Not Jeff George. But you know who actually is close? This is not the answer, but Vinny Testaverde has 90 wins. He was also a number 1 pick.
Interesting. I don't think I knew he was a number 1 overall pick.
Me either. I was looking at it like, really? Vinny Testaverde was?
Interesting.
Yes, everyone they picked is between 99 and 100, 99 and 90.
I know.
So like these are good picks. These are good choices.
Bradshaw.
It is the answer.
Is it Terry Bradshaw? I almost was thinking that too.
Bradshaw.
See, Andrew Luck only played like 5 years though. That's the issue with Luck. So even if you won 11 games every year, it's still 55 games.
Yep. So Terry Bradshaw.
I was literally like, Terry Bradshaw, the number 1 overall pick.
Yep. But you also got to remember, they only played 14 games back then.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the worry about Terry Bradshaw. But I think Terry Bradshaw has 107.
Well, yeah,
107 overall wins. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty awesome, especially was dealing with number 1 picks. Crazy. So most wins, the most winning quarterbacks are not the number 1, the first overall picks. They're just not.
Well, I mean, Tom Brady, 6th round.
I mean, yeah. But Joe Montana, 3rd round. Dan Marino was the 8th quarterback taken. So like these guys are all these great players weren't number 1 overall. Yep, Bradshaw was a number 1 pick. Yes, he was, and he almost was a Chicago Bear.
Where's Derpy at? You probably would have known
that. The Steelers and Bears had a coin flip for the number 1 overall pick. And the Steelers won and selected Terry Bradshaw. He thought he was a Chicago Bear. He visited with the Bears. He thought that he had a home picked out and everything. Ended up in Pittsburgh. Lucky him. The Steel Curtain. All those damn championships.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah. So I thought that's some good news to get us all set up for today. Because obviously one of these guys that we're talking about are going to be a number 1 pick.
I was going to say that it's a good segue since the top 4 picks could all be quarterbacks. I know what the Cardinals do.
it looks like the Cardinals are going to trade back. I really think they will. And before we get started, I want to ask you about this. So there's talk today that the Bears are in love with Marvin Harrison Jr.
Interesting.
All right. If you were the Bears, would you be willing to give up the number 9 overall pick to the Chargers, and give them also next year's first round pick and Carolina's second round pick of next year to move up 4 spots to get Marvin Harrison Jr.
If he's there.
Yeah, I mean, if he's there.
Because obviously, if the Cardinals draft him at 4, the move issue.
But if they trade out, it looks like people are saying they most likely will. So they'll collect like 5 first round picks in the next 2 years. But would you be willing to move from 9 to 5, give up your first and second round pick next year to move up those 4 slots?
That is a lot.
And though it's a lot,
3 at least.
I think you're going to get it too. I think they will. I think Minnesota will give the 2 this year and 1 next year. I think that's what Arizona's going to get. And everyone's going to be like, what the hell? And yeah, you get the 4th overall pick and get 3 first round picks for people to move up. Yes. So I said, was this a joke? The Bears said Caleb Williams was straighter than a circle. No, that was actually another NFL scout that said that. Said Caleb Williams is straighter than as straight as a circle, which I think was a down, saying that he wasn't great, that he's as straight as a circle is curved. So like it's a curve, but so I don't think they really liked him. Which we'll look at the film. There are reasons to be concerned about him. There are definitely reasons. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota does give 3 first round picks to Arizona. Now 5, you can trade with Jim. Jim also is a Bear sympathizer. Okay, what if he asked for the number 9 and the Carolina second round, and that's it? Would you be willing to do that?
I mean, that's not too bad.
It isn't too bad, but the problem is when you look at the draft scale, like Jimmy Johnson's or whatever, you look at the scale, it's about 350 points difference between 9 to 5. All right, 350 points is a this year second round pick. The Bears don't have a this year second round pick. What's equal to a this year second round pick is a first round pick of next
year. So it should be a first, not a.
So you will have to probably give up your number 1 pick next year in order to 4 slots when you could probably stay there where you are and get Rome Odunze.
See, that was going to be my one argument was, why wouldn't you just stay where you are and get Rome Odunze?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. He's not Marvin Harrison Jr., but I feel like he could still easily be a top receiver in the NFL.
And he's going to be your 3rd receiver regardless.
Exactly.
He's going to learn from 2 great ones.
Exactly.
Why not stay there and keep all your picks?
Right. To keep your stuff going for the future and add more stuff for Caleb Williams.
Yeah, that's what I think. Anthony says, I'm waiting for the Vikings or Raiders to trade up for J.J. McCarthy. I believe the Vikings will be doing this. But if the Vikings don't, I'm hearing that they like Penix more than Bo Nix. And that they will draft the best available player and then trade back into the back end of the first round to get one of those players. They will not draft him at 12.
We talked about the
11. Sorry. The Raiders,
they already have a back end pick. They have the 23rd.
The Vikings don't have, they have 11 and 23.
Yeah, 23 they don't even need to trade
exactly.
back. Yeah, they don't even need to trade back.
They can, if they don't get, say the Raiders go up and get JJ. They draft someone else at 11 and then use 23 to get whoever's there, Penix or Bo. But I think Penix is higher on their board than Bo Nix. And then I believe the Rams traded to the first pick in the second round to grab Bo Nix as a backup. Unless they trade with will be probably the Chiefs. Unless they trade with the Chiefs to go back in the first round to get the 5th year. All right. I am 24. You what up? Hey, what's up, B? Oh man. So that's a lot of stuff going on. Do you realize we have 2 weeks till it's draft eve?
Mm-hmm.
It's only 2 weeks. Man.
Cannot come fast enough, man. Cannot come fast.
Since we only have that much time, I think we need to jump on these videos.
All right, who are we doing first?
I believe we should do
Drake Maye first.
Yeah, let's do Drake Maye.
Okay. Yeah. Future Bears, Caleb Williams for last.
Exactly. Unfortunately. So let's pull it up and we'll go from there. I remember which one I did. I custom this too. What is this? I do not see the custom one I did. Huh. Oh well. Guess we're just gonna deal with this one.
Where did it go? You had one where we were underneath, didn't you?
Yep, I had it saved, but oh well.
Is it this one? Nope.
It's this one. There you go. There we go. All right, we got the Drake Maye. Anthony said you can hit play anytime now. Okay. All right, here we go.
God, just want to see Drake Maye quarterback, Anthony.
All right, so what can you tell me about Drake Maye? What do you like about him? What do you think he's his strengths and weaknesses? And let's go from there.
Strength, he has a great arm. Weakness, footwork.
Yes, he has sloth-footed really much.
Mm-hmm. I just know his footwork is his biggest. That's why I said from the beginning, if the Giants get Drake Maye, I'd be scared.
You know what I see though? Even with that last play, you see the hitch in his throw a little bit? It was kind of crazy. I don't like seeing that from quarterback. Not just throw the ball and then he's leading them out to the outside, but he should have threw the ball and have him run under the ball. That's something that's not going to be there in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
All right, see the shotgun. Once again, not doing anything with his footwork. Nope. Just using all.
He literally he literally didn't use his legs at all right there. I mean, he still got the job done. Imagine how much better he could be
if he used great footwork. Oh my goodness! And he's quick.
Go to Brian Daboll, I would be scared.
Yeah, if he fixes that, even though that was an accurate throw, the receiver had to wait for it a little bit too long. I don't like that personally, but he didn't have the same athletes he did his junior year. I mean, his sophomore year.
Yeah, a lot of them left.
But this is something I do like. I think he can be
he is sneakily mobile.
Yeah,
you wouldn't think he could get around, but he can.
Very Daniel Jones-esque.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would actually his biggest comp is Josh Allen.
Oh, definitely Josh, but I'm sneakily quick. Josh Allen is nice. Look at that.
I'm just saying, because what was Josh Allen's biggest weakness? Footwork.
Yeah, that's true.
Who helped him fix that problem? Brian Daboll. So that's what I'm like. The Giants are smart. They would just take Drake Maye.
If he's there.
Do you think
the Giants do it?
He should, but they won't because of the Giants.
Really confident. I do like his confidence.
Oh, he definitely doesn't lack confidence. That's for sure.
Once again, another throw where the receiver has to wait for it.
That could have been a touchdown. That could have been a touchdown, but the receiver had to wait, and the corner safety was able to catch him.
But he recognized the safety blitz. I mean, this corner blitz. Found the
He
top
does seem
route.
to, he does seem to be able to read defenses, and I like that.
Really, that was quick. I mean,
Yeah, that was a very quick
seeing the
adjustment.
blitz, know exactly where your hot route is, adjusting to it, get out. He runs to throw the ball. He doesn't necessarily run to just run. That's a good lead right there. That's a great leading throw right over the top. That works. I mean, he has a lot of talent. He's thrown for thousands of yards. He gets a lot of touchdowns. He makes great plays. He played with bad talent too. So I feel like he has those capabilities. I like it. I like him a lot. Could he do anything?
He's got that size too, 6'4".
Oh, yeah.
He's like that prototypical, like, yep, you're my quarterback.
6'4", 223, 224,
mm-hmm.
Big arm, mobile. I don't know if it's anything I wouldn't like about him. You know, except it's North Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think I could watch him all day. But I think we're going to stop on that last one.
Footwork, maybe working on leading instead of making the receivers. But I mean, if that's it, I mean, that's still pretty good.
So, do you think in the right circumstance he can really? Could he be Justin Herbert, or is he better than Justin Herbert? Like, what besides Josh Allen? What will be a better comp? Because I don't think he's big enough to be called Josh Allen. He's
he's not big enough to be called Justin Herbert either. Justin Herbert's bigger than Josh Allen.
He's taller. He's not bigger than Josh Allen.
He's close. He's got to be close.
I thought Herbert's only like 228. Justin Herbert's that big too?
I thought he was.
I thought Josh was one of the heavier ones. Yes, he's 6'6", 236.
Okay, 236. Not as big as Josh Allen.
$6'5",
237.
Yeah, he's a little bit thicker, but
so he's because Herbert's got a couple more inches.
Yeah, but that's not much of a difference. But yeah,
so 236 to 237.
Yeah, and 1 inch. I guess they're the exact same size.
Yeah. And then what do we got for Drake Maye? I wonder what he weighs.
That's a good question.
I mean, I know he's 6'4", but
229. So he's right there.
$223 at the combine.
I think he's 229 is pro day.
Yeah, so 223 was his.
He ain't no Derek.
He ain't no Derek Carr. So he can still grow into that kind of size too, though. I mean, he's still young.
That's true.
Definitely put on muscle.
He's not 100 years old like half the other quarterbacks that are being drafted. So that's another thing.
Well, I mean, what is it? Is it Penix? Is he the one who was at Washington?
Michael Penix Jr., yeah.
He has more games in college than Justin Herbert does in the NFL.
I believe it.
And Herbert's been around for 6 years. For 4 years.
He's been around for 6 years. I mean, played in Indiana. I remember seeing him in Indiana. I think he was a freak of nature, so yeah.
Yeah, that guy had like 70-plus games in college.
Oh, my goodness. What is your overall overall feeling after watching the tape of him right now, for Drake Maye?
It's a lot higher than it was before I watched it.
Okay. I worry about him, but I think the positive outweighs the negative for him.
If he's coming to Washington, better get a little bit thicker because you're gonna get hit.
You guys need to do. I think Washington needs to take those 2 second-round picks, trade back into the first, and go get a left tackle.
Oh, I heard that's the plan. Actually, I heard we were pegged as the most likely team to trade up back into the first round And those 2 seconds could get us to like 14, 15.
Yeah, I can see 2 seconds going, maybe Jacksonville,
Mm-hmm.
depending who's there for Pittsburgh at 20. I can see that.
And with the hype from this guy out of Oregon, that could leave Fashanu in that range.
Yeah.
Because there's some new mock drafts coming out where that tackle out of Oregon's going the first tackle off the board.
Well, I always thought J.C. Latham would be someone for you guys, but guess we'll see.
Jake is top 5, but not top 3.
That's interesting.
Are you talking about overall or QBs? Because if you're talking
QBs. I don't think there's a third. I don't like JJ more than I like Drake Maye.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like JJ a lot, but I don't know if I can put. I don't know.
I think Drake Maye should be the third one. I think his ceiling's higher than JJ. I think JJ's a safer pick, but Drake Maye's ceiling is higher. And when you have that, sometimes if you're going for a home run hit, you want to go with the higher ceiling guy. And this is kind of exactly leading us right into the Caleb Williams discussion, because that's how I feel about him.
Hey, I'm just waiting for the Chargers to give us a call and be like, Herbert for the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah. That's that.
Harbaugh wants his boy JJ.
I think he's just saying those things.
No, actually, the biggest conspiracy theory is he's throwing all this stuff out there about JJ so they can get Marvin Harrison. So they can get Marvin Harrison.
JJ's the truth. He's the
you
next
guys
got
to get JJ. He's going to be the best. All right, cool. We're going to take Marvin Harrison Jr. now. Those 4 quarterbacks put in front of us.
Oh, man. All right.
So that gives us into Caleb Williams.
Let's go, Caleb. All right, guys.
Oh, come on.
I was watching this earlier. He does have great escapability. He holds the ball like a loaf of bread. He has a nasty arm. He really does. Once again, makes a decision, throws the ball. The receiver doesn't have to wait that long. He is on the money. Those are good things. He's more mobile than you think. He's not the biggest guy. He's deceptively a better runner than you would think he is. That was actually a really good play action. And he followed his blockers, and that corner should lose his job. Look at how long he's holding the ball. Look how long he's holding the ball. You know what that play looks like? Justin Fields.
I was just going to say, I get it. He's holding the ball, but you should be used to that by now.
Exactly. I feel like
where he should go. He should go to the Steelers.
Because that's where everyone else on the Bears go.
Yeah. Well, no, because the last 2 years, no one's held the ball longer than Russell Wilson and Justin Fields.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. And who in career holds the ball longer than Ben Roethlisberger?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. God, you really wait till the last second to throw that ball.
Yeah, no, to get
that
ball.
This guy's arms are completely around me, but I'm still going to hold it up here like this.
I'm actually surprised he's not faster than what he is. I would think that he'd be more quick, but he knows how to play football. Oh, what do you think about the fumbling?
About what?
The fumbling. He fumbles a lot. He has smaller hands. He does fumble the ball out. And then playing in the cold, that worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a Mahomesian play.
That kind of did have some Mahomes-esqueness to it.
the thing that you see that the ball really comes out of his hand very well. He does place
Not
the
just
ball
that, but
well.
like every play I've seen has been like leading the receiver too.
They don't have to stare and wait for the ball.
Yeah.
On the
Look at that.
on the run, even there.
Yep.
Like,
let me just put my hands up. Ball's right there, and he's able to score because he didn't have to stop.
I mean, these are impressive plays. I mean, they really are. And he's putting the ball where the receiver could catch it. I like what Brayden is saying. He's between Kyler and Mahomes.
Kyler and Mahomes, yeah. I mean, it's a good mix to have.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad thing to say. And as you said, he hit all his receivers in stride. It really is. Now, these are highlights, guys. I'm not going to say that this is game film.
You know, they are highlights, but even Drake Bay's highlights, you could see plays where the receiver had to stop to catch the ball. You're not seeing that. Reggie Bush?
You know, another thing, he's identifying what's going on with the defense very quickly. No matter what's going on, he knows where he's going with the ball. You know, even when he's being elusive in the pocket, he still knows where he's going with the ball.
Oh, stop and go.
Yeah, that surprised me too.
That was very Kyler-esque right there with the pointing.
It was. It was.
I could definitely see it now.
He's good at play action. He's good at extending the play. He's good at keeping his head up. Yeah, okay. These are good things. These are really good things. I can see why people like him. While we're watching this, do you think all these skills will translate to the NFL?
Yeah, I think they can. I think he will have to be a little faster. Because the NFL is faster.
This wouldn't happen in the NFL.
Louise. Yeah, you would have been down. Yeah, you would have been down.
You've been dead.
Anybody in the NFL, the defense has you right there, you're going down.
Why are they not hitting him? I don't understand. All right.
Yeah,
well, whatever.
Like, you guys playing two-hand touch? Like, what happened there? They were like, ah.
I'm afraid he might throw the ball. He's past the line of scrimmage. Dude, I bet you that guy's an accountant. he's not a professional safety.
It's UA. Of course they can't tackle.
Got Notre Dame here. Once again, hold on to the ball a lot, making play happen, keeping his head down the field, even though there's a guy open in the corner, he still found someone. So I think I won't stop it with that. Because you see, he has a lot of talent. He really does.
He does. And I think the comp of Kyler and Mahomes is pretty accurate. He's obviously not as fast as Kyler. And he does seem to be able to make plays kind of like Mahomes.
And Mahomes is actually slow. Yeah,
I was gonna say he's quicker than Mahomes. So, and his height's like right in the middle of the two. So
yeah,
you got 5'10", 6'3".
Yeah, he's almost 6'1".
So with the hair though, he's like 6'1.5". But
he's gonna go through the same thing as Kyler did, and knowing when a play is dead and getting rid of it. Can't make a play on every snap. And he needs to just trust his team. If he does get drafted by the Bears, you better just trust your players. Because there's a lot of talent around him. He has that sneaky quickness Mahomes has. Yes, he does. And you don't get a direct hit on him, too. He's very in control of himself, which is a good thing. For me, I am definitely a Justin Fields guy. I think the Bears should have definitely traded his damn pick and got whatever you could get out of it. But I see what they like. I see what they're encouraged by. When you look at Caleb, I think Caleb looks like a quality player. Quality quarterback.
Plus, I think you touched on this on the Bears show, but obviously I think it came down to job longevity Keeping Fields. If we don't do anything next year, we're done.
Yep.
Bringing in Caleb Williams, we have 2, maybe 3 more years.
You gotta give us 3 years.
So I think that probably outweighed anything else. Was that decision right there? Okay. Plus, if you had gone with Justin Fields again, you would have passed on 3 Heisman winners and one that probably should have won one.
Yeah. Wow.
Because you would have passed on C.J. Stroud, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, and Bryce Young.
But Bryce Young, that was a good decision.
No, I'm not saying that wasn't a bad decision. I'm just saying.
Of these other guys, I think 2 of them won't be that good. But I don't think you could do it. I understand why it happened. I'm still kind of butthurt about the 6th round pick for Justin Fields, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm totally prepared for whoever we draft at 2 to probably ball out and be amazing his rookie year, and then either get hurt or just fall apart, or just fall apart after that and be like, oh, cool. All right. But whoever we draft in the 4th round, we'll then keep around for a little bit, but then not want to pay him. And then he'll go to the Vikings. I'm already ready for this carousel, man.
That would be hilarious. Oh my God. Oh man. I mean,
yeah, we'll probably get Spencer Rattler in the 4th.
I was just thinking that. I was like, there is a guy.
I know. I was like, oh yeah, Spencer Rattler. We'll probably be the ones who draft him in the 4th round. That sounds about right.
And everyone's gonna be like, if you had the 2nd overall pick, why you grabbing another quarterback?
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time, man.
Oh, that's so funny. All right. I want to do one other thing today. I want to do a quick mock draft again.
All right. Always down for a good mock.
I'm going to go back to Pro Football Network one because that was the one I think that did the best. We'll do 3 rounds.
Definitely the most accurate. None of this bull crap of, you can have mice. Or no, we want your 2nd overall pick, but we're only going to give you a 5th and a 6th.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh, no.
All right, so who are the teams that are the most interesting in this draft? Give me 4.
Now, do you want to do this? I wonder, are we able to have a team and try to trade up?
Yes, we can. We can offer a trade.
Okay. So I'm going to throw some teams then. I'm going to go Raiders.
Okay.
Bills.
Bills is an interesting team.
Mm-hmm. We'll do Raiders, Bills. Oh, you pick 2 other teams. I picked 2.
Minnesota.
I was thinking Minnesota too. I'm not even going to lie. I was about to throw Minnesota in there too.
And you're not gonna like the one I like. I'm gonna say last. No, instead, I'm gonna do the Chargers.
Oh my God! Get out of my head. I was thinking the Chargers too.
I think that makes the most sense.
I literally was like Chargers and Vikings, and then that's what you said. That's hilarious. Were you gonna say Cowboys or Eagles or Giants?
I mean, exactly what I was gonna do. I was like, I could do all the NFC East. Let's not do that.
No, I'm good. We'll pass on that.
All right. Got it pulled up. Let's see how it goes. All right. Already starting. Denver Broncos are offering 12 and 2025 first round pick for.
Well, we already messed up. We were supposed to trade the Cardinals for the 4th pick.
Oh, they did it so fast. You know what? Let's start over.
And the crazy thing is because never mind, Marvin Harrison. Yeah, they would definitely trade back because Marvin Harrison got drafted 3.
No, Malik Neighbors actually got drafted 3.
What was Malik Neighbors 3? I thought I said I thought Malik Neighbors was 4.
What I need to do is also add the Bears in here. We control the teams. That way we can control the draft.
Yeah.
Buffalo, Raiders, Chargers, Vikings, and the Bears now.
I mean, we could just do a 1-rounder where we control all the teams.
Oh, I like that.
I think that'd be kind of interesting.
I'm all for that. You had me at hello.
Well, that way we can so if the Vikings do decide to trade here, so that way we don't miss anything. And then we can try to pinpoint where the Bills should trade.
All right. Here we go. This is the truth. Let's try to make it as authentic as possible.
No, I agree. So Caleb Williams.
So unfortunately, that means I got to draft Caleb Williams number 1.
And then I would say Jaden Daniels here.
Okay.
So then now so is this where the Vikings trade up?
They could.
Or do you think they go Drake May?
I think they still go Drake May.
Okay, I was kind of thinking that myself.
I think that they have to. They have to get a quarterback. And I want to propose a trade for Arizona. Add the Vikings trade up here.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you find them.
Sounds like it's A, B, C, D, E, F.
They're literally right there under the radius. There you go. So Minnesota is trading with Cardinals.
Minnesota will give. That's what I think it's going to.
For the 4th. Yep.
And I think they'll take it.
Yep. So
and then Minnesota takes.
JJ.
All right. Now, what do the Chargers do?
I hate it. Do they go Marvin Harrison or do they field a trade?
I just think they go Marvin Harrison. They have to go Marvin Harrison, don't they? They just got rid of their top 2 receivers. The best receiver is there, staring them in the face.
All right, Marvin Harrison.
Even though all the drafts keep on saying Malik Neighbors is going in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Giants. We all know they should go offensive tackle.
They should, but it's the Giants.
Oh, man, I listen to this. The Chargers move back with the Giants or Vegas.
I tried to say that.
I like that, though. That would have been a good idea. What if we do a trade now with the Giants right here?
No, I don't think the Giants do a trade.
Don't think so? Who do they go? They go Malik Neighbors?
Yeah, I think they go Malik Neighbors.
All
they all know they need a tackle, but they're not going to do it.
That makes too much sense. And then Tennessee's going to run up as fast as they can to get Joel.
Yep. And that's where Joel goes. Yep.
All right. Brings us to the Falcons, who could go Dallas Turner right here. All of my drafts say Dallas Turner.
I do, but I also be
surprised if they traded it.
I don't think they trade. I think they either go Dallas Turner or another person from Alabama and Taron Arnold. I know they need a corner.
All right, so which one?
But I don't think they could pass up on Dallas Turner. I think you got to go Dallas Turner.
All right. Which leaves the Bears with Roma Dunze.
Dunze's right there.
Or do they trade back like they did? I have to believe they go Roma Dunze.
Yeah, they have to go Roma Dunze because You trade back, and Roma Dunze's there. The Cardinals are going to take him.
Exactly, because you know at 11, Cardinals will take him.
Mm-hmm.
They would trade it back and got possibly the best receiver in the draft. So because of the trade, I think they have to go wrong. Okay. Jets. Where do the Jets go?
This could be a trade. Although I don't think you need to trade at this point.
Now, why did you trade? Because you know Arizona's not going quarterback.
Brock Bowers.
After this trade, where does Arizona go?
I mean, you got Shanu, Terran Arnold.
Go Jared Verse?
Jared Verse, too. I don't know, Braden. What are you thinking? Who would you like? Shanu, Arnold, Verse?
I think those are your two choices.
Latu's right there, too.
Yeah.
His injuriness scares me a bit, but
yeah, his neck, that neck injury is something you don't like to play with.
But I think those are the three choices: Fashanu, Arnold. Oh, there's the dude from Oregon.
Yep, Oregon State guy. Yeah. Mims, Latham.
Oh, he said you go back and trade the Cardinals back up to the Giants.
No, I think you're gonna be happy with what ends up happening for you guys, because I believe you get two players, and I believe the second guy, the player they're gonna get, will be Bryon Thomas. Watch, I think so.
Oh, I think so too. At 23.
Yep. What up, Bonzo?
So then, what are we doing with this pick then?
That's
kind of what I was leading towards.
Then you go there, and then that's.
And then the Broncos are overreaching for whatever quarterback is left.
Do they?
Yeah, I think they go quarterback here because I don't know if they have the second round pick.
Do they like Penix, or do the Broncos trade back?
I think they like Bo Nix.
Let's go, Bo Nix. 12 overall. Wow, Bo Nix going that high. That's crazy to me. Then what do the Raiders do?
What do the Raiders do?
Who's their left tackle? Do they have a good left tackle?
I would say they definitely need offensive line help.
Because Fashanu to Raiders makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Or do they go Fuaga?
You know, it's the Raiders. They can have Fuaga.
Yep.
They've never been smart.
All right. The Saints.
Mitchell.
Ian Mitchell makes all the sense.
They got to replace Lattimore.
All right. I'm going to propose a trade at 15.
Is this the Washington?
Yep.
And they're going to take Fashanu.
Yep. That's exactly what I think. So it's probably going to take those two and like that to trade back up.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, no, that's not enough. All right, so let's try again.
That's hilarious.
So 36, 40, and 152.
Maybe a second next year.
How about third next year? That's the second next year is what it is. What?
Lord. Apparently, bro, we're controlling all these teams. You let us decide whether or not we're rejecting a trade, okay?
Oh man, 3 seconds to go up to 15. I don't like that.
Nope.
Maybe it's too much.
You think it's too much?
Let's just do the 2
Try
seconds.
The 2 seconds.
Nope. Wow. Okay. So I guess the Colts don't want to go want to trade. Where did the Colts go?
Now,
Do
where
they
the
go late
Colts
too?
needs? Yeah, they need a rusher, though.
Yep, they need an edge rusher. Do they go late too, or do they get Jared Verse?
I think they go Jared first.
Makes more sense, eh?
All right. Seahawks. Maybe this is really straight. No, I'm just kidding.
I think Seattle. I guess they go offensive tackle too, huh? I think Fashano's here, so they go offensive tackle.
I don't think they need an offensive tackle, though.
I thought they did.
They got 2 tackles that went to the Pro Bowl after being drafted in
guard, center, cornerback.
Yeah, I was going to say. I didn't think they needed a tackle. J.C. Latham. Oh, no, that's another tackle. Never mind.
Nate Wiggins.
Well, there was another corner up higher, wasn't there?
Oh, it was, but I didn't see it.
No, there wasn't. I was just kidding. I saw Brian Murphy, and I thought corner, you know.
That's what he is, a corner.
Well, the one that's already in the NFL is a corner.
You know what? I'm going Johnny Newton right here.
Okay, Johnny Newton.
You know why? Because they grabbed the other Illinois a corner last year. They're going to go back to Illinois, try to get Johnny Newton. They need a decent tackle. I think that works. So where do we go with the Jaguars? Let's try the trade one more time.
Okay, you can try the trade, but if they don't do this trade, I already know where I'm going to go, and Brady's not going to be happy.
Yep, yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
Because the Jaguars, if Brian Thomas is right there, you know that's who they're taking.
Yep, nope, they won't do it. So Bryon Thomas on the Jaguars. Bengals.
What are their needs?
And Fashanu is still here.
It is.
Defensive tackle, offensive tackle, wide receiver. Well, Fashanu now officially off the board. On to the Bengals. The Rams. Staying home.
Edge. Gotta go. Yep, I was gonna say. Yep, that sounds good.
Gotta stay home.
Steelers. Well, tackle. Troy Fontaine.
That's not even that's a no-brainer right there.
Dolphins.
Now,
they need defensive tackle in the worst kind of way.
So Byron Murphy going to them makes so much sense after they lost their star defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we at the Eagles.
Nate Wiggins.
100% agree. Now we're back to the Cardinals. Do they reach for a wide receiver?
That's a great question.
And I'm thinking of Donnie Mitchell. Mitchell or Cole? Wide receiver, defensive tackle, cornerback, edge. So Chop Robinson is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know Dallas wants him, so man.
Yeah, I would go Chop Robinson.
Brady's hilarious. How you guys go from being the best GM the Cardinals ever had to being the worst?
Well, it's not easy to be the best GM ever when you look at Martin.
Dude, that was amazing. Oh, wow, y'all started early. Yeah, we started early. We've been on it for an hour, man. All right.
So the Cowboys. What are you thinking? Oh, it's got to be Mims, right?
Mims.
They got to replace Tyron Smith.
Has to be. All right. Green Bay Packers. Is Cooper DeJean the guy?
They do need safety.
He said, I'm sorry, I'm too busy training to save America.
Gee, would it make us seem so insignificant, Martin?
We just went to sleep.
Is this Jackson Powers Johnson?
No, you better
Or
not.
Graham Barton? Oh, you already. Oh, yeah, we're on the Packers too.
No,
We go tackle.
Cooper DeJean, because I am not giving them anything good. I hate them so much.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Kool-Aid goes to Tampa Bay. I think that happens.
Yep, I think that happens too, honestly.
All right, where do the Cardinals go now? Because they have 3 first-round picks.
Well, now you can probably go with Donis Mitchell.
Wow, that works.
Boom, receiver. You're welcome, Brady.
Now with him off the board, that actually hurts. They go Keon Coleman, or they go Xavier Worthy. I think they go Keon Coleman, but what do you think?
I think Keon Coleman would be the play here too.
Awesome. Said, well, he made it seem as if it was my fault I was late. and Brady says, I am not thankful. All right, Lions. We have all these great offensive tackles, offensive guards, and they don't need any of them. They need an edge rusher.
Good Lord.
Darius Robinson's the next best one.
That's wow.
That's a reach.
Yeah, but everything before him is something they don't. It's all tackle centers and QBs.
I don't disagree.
There's not even a defense. There's an edge rusher. Oh no, that's what we were just looking at.
Yeah, that's the only one. Yeah.
Well, let's not draft Devondre Sweat because
it was not.
probably gonna go down.
Let's go Darius Robinson. Yeah. Can you believe JC Latham is still?
That's where Graham Barton's going.
100%. Graham Barton going to Ravens. San Francisco
49ers get Latham.
Needs Latham.
On the other side of Trent Williams. That's just scary.
Now, what do you do with the Chiefs?
Tyler Guyton?
I think that's a really good pick.
Or Xavier Worthy.
Really go Xavier Worthy. Another
Worthy. I think Worthy's the play. As much as I don't want that to happen.
I think Xavier Worthy needs to go there. And his speed with Andy Reid's offense makes a lot of sense. I like it. Let's look at the full results. So, Caleb, Jaden, Drake, JJ.
So Martin liked Coleman to the Bills.
Yeah. I think that makes more sense.
I do too.
Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, Joe Alt, Dallas Turner, Roma Dunze, Brock Bowers, Terry Arnold, Bo Nix, which is high. Fuaga, Kenyon Mitchell, Jared Verse, Johnny Newton, Brian Thomas going to Jags, which I think actually will happen. Fashanu to the Bengals, I think I can see that happen too. Ledu Latu, it makes perfect sense staying home.
He said started off thinking I was going to get MHJ and ended up getting the Don Mitchell. Yeah, but look at everything else you got. You got a starting corner and a starting edge rusher.
Exactly. And a wide receiver after that. I mean, that works.
Yeah,
I mean, it is like trying to think you're going to go get a Corvette and get in a Camry. Does suck a little bit. But you get a house, too. Like, so you got a house, right. Garage, along with the car. Fatanu, Byron Murphy, Nate Wiggins. I like that for the Eagles. Top Robinson, Bears Mims for the Cowboys, Cooper DeJean. I hate that for them, but it makes perfect sense. Kool-Aid going Tampa Bay, Mitchell, Cardinals, Keon Coleman, Bills, Darius Robinson, Lions, Graham Barden for the Ravens, J.C. Latham for the San Francisco 49ers, and Xavier Worthy going to Kansas City. I like it. I think it works.
I don't think anything was too crazy except for maybe Bo Nix, but
no, I think even then,
even then, I keep hearing rumblings that if they don't trade up, they're going to get a quarterback in that spot.
The only thing I can think of, possibly the Lions being somewhere that you could have moved up to, if someone wanted to get a quarterback in their first round.
Yeah, the Lions, because definitely Darius Robinson would have been a second round pick anyway.
Exactly. So you could go ahead and we could have traded that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Someone came and got, the Raiders come up and get, Penix.
Yeah, I agree.
So, all right. Well, I think that was a pretty good one. I like that. Too bad for the Cardinals, but everyone else did pretty good.
We can't have crazy good drafts for the Cardinals all the time.
I know. The last 4 we've had unbelievable ones.
But that one we did, Braden, right there, just to show you how impossible it would be to get all those guys. And we drafted you a guy that got a DWI. So
exactly. Oh man, there's so much going on. I'm so excited that we're getting closer. 2 weeks to draft eve. Did you see the Detroit Hollywood sign that they got for the draft?
I saw the notification. I haven't clicked on it yet, though. But I did hear about it.
Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm hoping for more positive stuff. I'm hoping for more trades. I want some craziness going on.
Oh, me too. I want the Cardinals to trade back and then trade back up again.
We could have done that. That would have been awesome. I knew the first one was ridiculous, but this would make me feel like Bryon the day Fields was traded. The anger that took over for that was epic. I don't think I could ever receive that.
It wasn't really that bad, Brady. Like I said, you got a top tier corner.
Yeah.
You got an edge rusher.
Who's probably a top 3 edge rusher.
Yeah. And then you still got, granted it's not Martin Harrison. You already said you don't want Malik Neighbors.
Yeah. So you got some good things, man. And 3 first round picks. And you got an extra first round pick next year. I don't think you remember that too. Walking away with a 2020
and he's 6'4", so he's tall.
That's what you never had.
He's 196 pounds. He's still skinny, but he's 6'4".
Oh well. I don't know. This is fun.
I agree.
I want to end this asking you about your specific team. What things do you really want to see for Commanders in the draft?
I want to see. Obviously, we're going quarterback, which makes sense. We only have one on the roster. We need to bring in someone to get it. But I would like to see them address offensive line and then edge rushing.
Are you surprised that they didn't get more help in free agency?
Well, yeah, considering there's still people out there, like Xavier Howard still out there.
I know.
I don't know why we weren't offering a second and a fifth for Brian Burns. Here's a second and a fourth. Come on, man.
And it's probably it probably had more to do with paying them. And he also wanted to go to a team to win, and he went to a team who's worse than you. So I don't know
about paying them. You do know we still have $60 million of the cap this year and over 100 next year, right? We could pay.
I guess you guys want to hold on to it. I don't know. You didn't want to play Montez Sweat either.
So, to be fair, well, I guess technically it's the same people. Well, coach-wise, it's different, but. So what do you want to see the Bears do?
For me, I would love to walk away with, now we need a quarterback. We get the quarterback. I want to see a wide receiver, a center, and an edge rusher. If we walked away with a wide receiver, center, an edge rusher, and a quarterback, I'll be fine.
Not a defensive tackle?
I don't think we need it. I think those two guys that we drafted last year works.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm okay with what we have right now. Defensive tackle, at 3 technique. And you have opportunity next year if you don't trade the second round pick.
You do need somebody on the other side of Sweat, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And we still have a lot of money.
Because if you don't, you just double team Sweat, triple team Sweat, and we'll have to worry about it.
DeMarcus Walker started for Tennessee. He's not terrible. But if you get Dominic Robinson's good at pass rushing, and you get an edge in the draft in the third round, works. So I don't know. That's what I would like to see. That's what I'm hoping for. I do worry about center. Ryan Bates does not thrill me at center. So that's just what hopefully we get. But I'm okay with Zach Pickens and Javon Dexter at 3 technique.
Well, that's no you talk about wanting a 3 technique all the time.
Oh, because if he's a star, then give me the 3 technique star. If he's not a star, I'm not taking it. Sorry.
Oh, Jerome Payne, come on down. Told you weren't getting her. Hey. You wouldn't believe me. Told you. Like you're not getting her on Payne. Okay.
Only because we don't want to make the trade. It's all because we don't want to make the trade. Oh, man. Okay. You got anything else for the night?
No, I think that's it. I think it was a good freaking draft. The top 2 quarterbacks. I thought that mock draft was actually pretty fun.
I think the mock draft actually works. And what I did, I saved it. So when we
I was going to see, we should save it, see how close we get.
Exactly. You compare the night after we come back on the draft, right. Compare side by side and see what actually happened. And if we hit those trades, or did we not do enough? It's going to be something interesting to see. Guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for jumping in. We will be back on Sunday. It'll be the morning spike. Hopefully it'll be more than just me and Mark. As many people as possible. It'd be nice. Then Tuesday, I will have the Panda Grizzly show. Always focusing on the draft. Unless something else happens, in Chicago, which would be great. And then we'll be back here on Wednesday for another takeover. Might be looking at something totally different because I think we're going to be doing a fantasy draft. I want to bring a couple of fantasy drafts in here before, because by the way, I think we have the ADP. So before we, get everyone drafted, see where we think people should go.
That sounds fun. Down for that.
All right, guys. So we are out of here. I'm going to let Mark go to sleep. I'm going to go watch X-Men for the 3rd time. You know I'm a nerd. And go Eagles.
Wolverine.
All right, guys.
Later.
Getting hyped when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me other